Well, it's the movement that saw 6 Liberal MPs lose their previously safe seats at the 2022 federal election. Now, Climate 200 and its millionaire backer, Simon Holmes à Court, have their sights set on some Labor incumbents. Matt Cunningham reports from Darwin, where a so-called teal independent is trying to win a seat from the ALP that they've held for almost a decade.
Elections in the top end are typically a battle between Labor red and the orange of the country Liberal Party. But in 2025, there's a new colour in town. Just don't call it teal.
Arafura blue.
Phil Scott will contest the Darwin-based seat of Solomon as an independent.
I'm running because the people of Darwin and Palmerston deserve a lot better than the offerings they've got now.
His candidacy grew from a group called Voices of the Top End, a community-based organisation that says it wants to do politics differently. It mirrors a movement that started in Victoria in 2013, where the Voices for Indi backed independent Cathy McGowan and flipped a seat that had been in coalition hands since the Second World War.
People are frustrated because a lot of the issues that we're dealing with now, cost of living, chronic health disease, an economy that's stagnating, corruption in our politics, we can attribute to two parties who've been in power.
But some say the so-called teals are anything but independent. Mr Scott is one of 35 candidates at this year's federal election who have the financial backing of Climate 200 and its millionaire founder, Simon Holmes à Court.
We have been backed by Australians around the country who crowdfund and donate towards the very things that we're standing for. So there's a direct relationship between climate inaction and cost of living.
3 years ago, Climate 200 backed candidates unseated 6 Liberal MPs in seats in Melbourne, Sydney and Perth. But this year they have some Labor incumbents in their sights. As well as Mr Scott in Solomon, Climate 200 candidates will also stand against Labor MPs in the New South Wales seat of Gilmore, Bean in the ACT and Franklin in Tasmania.
There's no doubt that Climate 200 has chosen some electorates around the country where they think they can damage the gas industry. I think that's what we're seeing pretty plainly, and I think that's why we've got a candidate running funded by a millionaire, multi-millionaire.
Last year's Northern Territory election could provide some interesting insights ahead of the battle for the federal seat of Solomon. There were massive swings against the Labor government that went mostly to the country Liberal Party. But Labor also leaked votes to the left as a teal independent and a Greens MP were elected for the first time in the Territory's history. Even if Phil Scott doesn't win, his preferences might decide who does.
I'm in it to win it, so that's what I'm focusing on. Won't be preferencing anyone.
That's sure to make for a colourful contest. Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.